1 second. This is Jody. Ernest is on the agenda pretty quickly, and he's trying to get in now, just to let you know.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. We can always go out of order if you, want to bypass him and go back to him when he's on.
That's true. So yeah, you'll have to keep that in mind too, Michelle, that if Ernest isn't there right away, we'll backtrack to his enforcement report.
Denise, I don't see Michelle on.
She looks like she went away. I'm not sure why.
She probably dropped off. So let's, so we'll just have to hold tight and see if she can get back in.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello, Ernest.
Yes.
I can hear you. That's good. So you're on with us. We're just waiting. Michelle dropped off the call, so we're just waiting for her to return.
Okay.
Give her a couple of minutes. She should be back with us soon. And Anthony's with us now, too. Hi, good morning, Anthony.
Yes, I'm here, Anthony Fiore. Like my camera, something's wrong with it.
That's okay. You don't have to have your camera on unless you want to.
Gotcha.
I'm just going to email Michelle and see what happens.
Lisa, you there?
Oh, Michelle, yes, I'm here. Did you try to call in instead?
Yeah, for some reason, I can't get in. I got kicked off. I can't get in at all. Is this okay?
That's perfect. Absolutely.
All right. Sorry, everybody.
Whenever
Sorry about
you're
that.
ready, whenever you're ready, we do have Anthony Fiore with us now. And if you want to get started, I think we're ready.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. All right. I apologize again for that. Welcome, everybody, to the October 25th, 2021 meeting of the New York State Appearance Enhancement Advisory Committee. I am Michelle Diallo-Brenner. I am chair of the advisory committee, the Appearance Enhancement Advisory Committee. At this time, it is 10:39 on October 25th, and I'm going to start off by taking attendance of present board members. Anthony Fiore, you are present?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Erin Hundley?
Present.
Excellent. Leanne Shade?
Yes, I am.
Oh, awesome. Thanks, Leanne. And Shirley Chang. Did Shirley join us? No, I'm going to say no. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Unfortunately, without Shirley, we do not have enough members present to declare a quorum. So we'll have to table the approval of the meeting summary from September 13th of 21. So with that in mind, we will move right along on our agenda. The first thing that we have is department and subcommittee reports. I'll begin first with an enforcement update from Ernest Delaney.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. This enforcement report will give a brief progress update on our beauty and nail salon inspection program. In the second half of this year, we started our annual inspection program. The inspections are looking for whether salons are operating with violations, and we were especially monitoring whether salons are complying with the ventilation requirement. If violations are found, salon owners are given an opportunity to cure the violations and to provide DOS with proof of the correction of the violations, thereby avoiding an administrative hearing. So far for this year, we've had 547 total number of inspections as of date. 401 total number of violations have been found as part of those inspections. And out of that 401 violations found, 180 were ventilation violations. And these numbers include inspections that were conducted in New York City, Long Island, and the metro areas of Albany and Buffalo. Lastly, we've gotten a good response from salon owners who have responded to the opportunity to cure their violations by emailing and phoning to provide proof of the correction. That concludes my enforcement report.
Excellent. Ernest, thank you so much. Any questions? Okay, excellent. Next is a processing report from Emily Lupe. Emily?
Good morning. Included in the materials you were provided, you will find licensing statistics for September of 2020 and September of 2021. These reports show the number of appearance enhancement licenses broken down by license type. Please note the 2020 numbers only include licensees and do not include those licensees whose licenses may have expired but were covered at that time by Executive Order 202.11, which allowed individuals licensed by the Department of State to extend the expiration of their license during the state of emergency. And that concludes the processing report.
Excellent. Emily, thank you. Are there any questions for Emily? Okay. Next is the examination administration report from Shannon McGuire. Shannon?
For cosmetology, the written exam has been administered to 2,739 applicants with a pass rate of 71%. For cosmetology practical exam, we have administered it to 2,146 applicants with a pass rate of 81%. Onto aesthetics, the written exam has been administered to 2,315 applicants with a pass rate of 69%. The practical exam has been administered to 1,966 applicants with a pass rate of 97%. For nail specialty, the written exam has been administered to 1,657 applicants with a pass rate of 88%. The nail specialty practical exam has been administered to 1,847 applicants with a pass rate of 89%. For natural hair, we have administered that written exam to 29 applicants with a pass rate of 55%, and that practical exam has been administered to 25 applicants with a pass rate of 88%. Lastly, for waxing, we've administered that exam to 747 applicants with a pass rate of 68%, and that concludes the examination statistics. Thank you.
Thank you, Shannon. Any questions for Shannon?
I am Anthony Fiore. I have a question. I don't know if I have to relate it to Shannon or someone on the board. We are currently doing a report for our accrediting body as a school owner. We have to meet our certain standards. And is there any way that I can get a report on when the Division of Licensing was actually shut down during the year of 2020, as that's the report we're actually doing for our graduates of 2020? Obviously, with the closing of the Division of Licensing and then them not being able to take exams, we're trying to support that to our accrediting body that this could cause us to have low outcomes as far as pass rates for our state boards.
Yeah, you just want the time frame of when the exams were suspended?
Correct. I'm just looking to see when we were stopped testing and then when it was reopened during the year of 2020.
Sure, I can get that to Denise to send on to you.
That would be great. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Shannon. Yeah, Anthony, we're in the same boat here, and I think it was the end of August, and the accrediting agencies are going a full 6 months, but you still have, still with New York being out that long, there's no way we could have gotten our students in that time frame.
And meet our minimum standards, no.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Yes, I'll shoot you an email afterwards, but I'm with you. Yep.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Any further questions on any of the reports? Okay, next on our agenda are action items, and this is our procedural list with Denise Tidings. Denise?
Good morning. A procedural list was included with your meeting materials. This list consists of a multitude of procedures, some of which fall under the scope of the Parents Enhancement licensure and others which do not. We have been compiling this list over a period of time with the goal of developing a resource that addresses the gray areas of scope of licensure, or practices and procedures that are not clearly identified in Article 27 of the New York State General Business Law, which is otherwise known as the Parents Enhancement Law. The department often receives inquiries from a Parents Enhancement licensee seeking guidance on the allowability of performing certain procedures under the scope of their license, and making this procedural list publicly available will provide clarity to our licensees. The determinations identified on this list were well-researched and made in consultation with industry experts, licensing counsel, and NYSED's Office of the Professions, which oversees professional licensing, including medical, massage therapy, and acupuncture, as well as other areas of professional licensing. The appearance enhancement industry evolves at a fast pace and new procedures often become available. The list will most certainly require periodic revision to keep up with industry trends and other potential changes. We encourage you to keep us updated as you become aware of new procedures that are not covered on this list. And lastly, I'd like to thank everyone that has assisted us in developing this list. Does anyone have any questions?
Denise, when will that list be accessible to professionals and the public as well, someplace on the website?
I believe once we have approval to do that, that is our intention, to post the finalized version of the list on our website.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Denise, thank you. Any questions?
And I'll say too, if you have any questions after, please feel free to email me. And that
Excellent.
concludes my
Thanks,
report.
Denise. Yep, thank you so much. Next on our agenda is our 2 items under new business. First is a regulatory update pertaining to ventilation requirements with David Mossberg. David?
Good morning, everyone. Can everyone hear me okay?
Yeah.
So, as most are probably aware, on October the 3rd, the nail salon ventilation regulations for businesses that were in existence prior to October 3rd, 2016 was set to go into effect. As most are probably aware, that regulation, which was passed back in originally to go into effect in 2016, would have required nail salon businesses that obtained a new license after that date to meet the applicable ventilation requirements set forth in the International Mechanical Code, specifically for nail salon businesses. Our regulation would have also then required pre-existing businesses to meet the same standards by October 3rd, 2021. However, in light of the pandemic and recognition that there was a period of time wherein businesses were either temporarily closed or forced to have greater restrictions on occupancy, the department filed an emergency regulation on October 1st. The emergency regulation now provides those businesses which would have originally had 5 years to meet those standards to have them in compliance by October 3rd, 2021. The regulation pushed that date back to April 4th, 2022. So new businesses that were in operation after October 3rd, 2016, those standards weren't changed for those businesses. The regulation impacts only those businesses that were in effect pre-October 3rd, 2016, and that they'll now have until April 4th, 2022 to meet the same ventilation standards as all other nail salons operating in the state. So I don't know if anyone has any questions or concerns, but if there are any questions, I'm happy to try to address them.
I don't actually have a question as far as the extension, because that's pretty clear. But what we were getting in my salon, questions from guests coming in. We do, because we have a nail salon that's not ours in the same plaza that my salon is located. But we get a lot of people in that basically just want their toenails clipped because they said we do a better job than most of the podiatrist offices, to be honest. But I don't know where that falls in because we don't do a lot of manicures, pedicures. We do absolutely zero false nails or, acrylics or anything like that. It's just, we were doing basic manicures and pedicures. And obviously that would not be able to do without the ventilation requirement. And we don't do that much business to justify putting that in. But what about just somebody just toenail clipping? How is that covered?
So the general business law defines each specialty practice. So New York General Business Law, Section 400, Paragraph 4, defines nail specialty as providing services for fee consideration, exchanging to cut, shape, or to enhance the appearance of hands or feet. The fact that, the stylist may be clipping, that's really, I think, the same as cutting the nails. So if that is a service, the ventilation rule would still be applicable.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Are there any
Thank
other
you, David.
questions?
Any other questions? Oh. David, thank you so much. Next under new business is 2022 meeting dates. Denise Tidings. Denise.
Hi, so we've come up with a few meeting dates for 2022. We'd like to plan in advance so that you have it on your calendars. Of course, it's hard to plan a year in advance, so, you know, if anything comes up, please let me know. But the dates that we had tentatively set are Monday, April 11th at 10:30 a.m., Monday, June 13th at 10:30 a.m., and Monday, October 24th at 10:30 a.m. But as I said, if you have a conflict and you realize that, please let us know as soon as possible so that I can reschedule the meeting date. Thank you.
Thanks, Denise. Any questions regarding meeting dates? All righty. At this point then, I guess I'll move forward to adjourn the meeting. Thank you everybody for your time this morning. It's greatly appreciated. And we will all join at the next meeting. So at this time, the meeting is adjourned, and all of you, thanks again and enjoy your day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.